Welcome back to another timely episode of We Are Ye in a Field, I think.
We think.
So as you know, we here at We Are in a Field, I think, HQ, we're always on a strict, timely, reliable schedule for y'all to follow.
Yeah.
Of 4 to 6 months between episodes. But today, we thought we'd do a special episode. And, Nick doesn't know what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
So, I watched a movie yesterday. You might have heard about this. It's called Songbird, and it came out last year.
Mm-hmm.
And, it stars KJ Apa, our favorite character from Star Wars or Riverdale.
Star Wars.
You know him.
Yeah.
And, he plays a scruffy guy who's wet the whole movie. And basically the premise of this movie is that his girlfriend, who came out of the Instagram model factory, she and her grandmother, she and her mother are in a house because guess what?
They live there?
No. Because guess what? It's 2022 and COVID-23 just came out.
What?
And everyone's so excited. Just kidding, they hate it.
Okay.
And so this is when I'm gonna start getting really angry because this movie, I don't know how much misinformation it spread by itself, because the premise is KJ Apa, who I'll call Archie for the remainder of this movie, because he is Archie.
Yeah.
He just has a beard now and looks 34.
So he's just Archie.
Yeah. His actor's not even 30, I don't think.
That's sad.
Yeah, he's 90 years old. So
he's not even 30.
I love looking at, like, 30-year-old men and being like, that's a 90-year-old man. Because
it's true.
Because people look at women and like, oh, she's so old. We need to do the same for men.
Yeah.
We need to enforce negative
we
beauty
need to make
standards.
It worse for everyone.
We need to make it worse for men, in particularly KJ Apa. I don't know what he did. He didn't. I don't think he did
just
anything.
hate this
I
guy.
just hate him for being part of Riverdale, I think.
And this fucked up movie.
Yeah, and this movie which he wrote and directed. Not
Did
true.
he?
No.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's a Michael Bay movie, which I don't know what else Michael Bay did, but I know I recognize that name.
Yeah, same.
Okay, well, let me just
I don't
look
know
up
what he did.
Songbird. Yeah, is he problematic? I don't know. Let me see. Who's responsible for this? No, it's Adam Mason, but Michael Bay produced it. I don't know any of these names. Anyway, this movie, made $400,000 USD in box office. How much was his budget? It did come out in 2020, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's not a good year for
Not very smart. Yeah, they didn't make what they spent on this, which was up to $2 million, apparently.
Holy shit.
That's
a huge loss.
Yeah, huge. Really bad. Yeah, it says 700,000 to 2.5 million, which is, I don't know why that's an estimate, but cool. I can see, okay, so this movie, it takes place in 2022, right? And for some reason the virus is called COVID-23. This movie came out 2020. Like, you could have waited a little bit.
Why'd you make a COVID movie during COVID?
I know.
Like, wait,
And
like 10 years.
Here's the thing. Vaccines weren't widely available to, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
What was I saying? So, the budget seems big because they have, these huge, helicopter shots of the... the girls are fighting. Of KJ Apa riding his bike. Because he's a delivery boy. Because, get this, he's just magically immune. He's just immune.
Okay.
And guess what? They make up a slur for people who are immune. Do you want to guess what that is?
What is it?
They call them munies. And they have to wear a little bracelet to show. So there's tons of shots of, there's no one in the streets. It's completely empty. There's, abandoned cars. And, I don't know. It's just empty. I might be confused. I also watched, A Quiet Place Part 2 yesterday.
Okay.
Which I also hated. But, yeah. So that's another podcast, though, where I talk about movies I hate. But, yeah, so he's a delivery boy and he's magically immune. And the movie starts with him showing his bracelet to people and being like, well, so there's sanitation people who are in the streets, and no one is in the streets besides, like, the delivery boy and the sanitation people, and they're like, hey, we're gonna fucking shoot you, because the premise is, like, you can't leave your house or you get fucking shot by a firing squad. That's not a joke.
But he's doing his job. He's a delivery boy.
Yeah, but then he shows them his funny bracelet, and they're all like, oh, okay, move. And, So there's also a shot of his ass in this movie where he's showering, where they're talking about how sad the Munies are. Sorry, the Munies censored you.
Yeah.
The immune people are, and it's really sad for them, because they're... another thing about this is, they have, their phones. Like, they do a daily, virus check. And no joke, you failed the virus check is a line in this movie. It doesn't say what the scan does. They're literally just doing, like, they hold their phones out and they do Face ID, and it tells them if they have a virus or not.
They have the technology for that?
Yeah, but they can't have a vaccine.
Okay.
Even though the streets are completely empty.
Why can't they have a vaccine?
I don't know. To be honest, I was also on my phone, like, throughout the movie, but I knew enough to be angry about it. Okay. Because the ending was also stupid, but I'll get to that. There's a cat on my computer. Hang on.
Oh my god, he's on Spotify.
He's on Spotify. Listen to his podcast instead, please. We're not even on Spotify. Okay, so, what else did I want to talk about? So, like, 20 or 30 minutes into the movie, you see not a single mask. Not a single mask. No masks in it. No one wears a mask.
Why?
I wonder how much... Ironically, I wonder how much this movie alone spread COVID. Because you never see them wear a mask. Like, there's, like, two parts where they wear a mask. They either wear those, those, like, breathalyzers or something? Mm-hmm. They either wear something like that, or they wear a bandana. Which...
It's not effective.
No. So... Yeah, so the way they talk about Archie, though, is, like, there's, like, this montage of him riding his bike and, like, being fucking ripped and being so sweaty, and they're, like, every day they go out, they're coated with the virus, as if it's just, like, in the air. Like, obviously it goes through the air, but it has to spread through other people.
Yeah.
Like... Oh my god, I was, like, literally yelling at the screen. Like, it was so annoying. And then, there's also some weird grandpa sex, which I was watching this with my cousin, and my uncle came down to watch with us, and there's this part where there's really weird, sexual moments. The cat's on my keyboard again.
He wants keyboard.
He's not tech student. So, yeah, the grandpa, like... has some sort of relationship with this streamer girl, and yeah, she's a streamer, yeah.
Like a streamer, like
it doesn't say the word Twitch. No, I don't think she's I don't know. I think they just had some sort of arrangement or something, and there's really weird sexual happens, and like he takes off her mask, which is like a weird lacy mask, which is doing nothing for her, and they. Like, as we were watching it, my uncle was like, I don't really want to watch grandpa porn with you guys, and he said that, and it was really funny. So that was really awesome, really highlight of the movie. Really highlight of the movie. Definitely in my top 10 Songbird moments, but it's called Songbird, I think.
Why is it called Songbird?
I'll tell you why. I think it's called Songbird, because the streamer girl, whose name I forgot, she's also from the Instagram Model Factory. She
Google this movie.
Your phone is on your shoulder. So yeah, she sings songs on her funny stream. I don't know if they ever named the site. I think it's just a nondescript streaming site, but I wish they called it something stupid like Brimbo or like Skloob, my favorite streaming service. So, yeah. Oh, wait, it came out in 2021, but it was made in 2020.
Oh, okay.
Which they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
What else did I want to talk about? I like sort of live blogged it, so I'm trying to find my reactions.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that.
Yeah.
His name is Nico Price.
Yeah, that's a real name for sure. Who else is in this movie? Do you know Until
Is
Dawn?
he the grandpa?
Yeah, it is the grandpa. Do you know Until Dawn?
Yeah.
So the therapist dude from Until Dawn,
Oh my God.
the model for him is in this movie. Is him, and he plays the president of COVID, and not what they call him, but that's what I called him throughout the whole movie. He's the president of COVID, and he's also immune, and he's like he spouts some eugenics at Archie, and he's like we're this superior because we live and they don't, or some fucking bullshit, and yeah, so that's really funny. And he also, like, stabs him, and he goes, I'm putting holes in you. And that was really funny, too. Yeah, so the president of COVID goes to the girlfriend's door, and the mom starts being sick and, like, coughing. And, like, as soon as she starts coughing, like, out of nowhere, it plays, like, really dramatic music, obviously, because that's the only symptom of COVID ever.
It's coughing.
It's coughing.
Yeah. And if you cough, that means you have COVID.
Yeah, of course.
Like, there's no other thing that could ever make you cough.
So yeah, like, another thing that's kind of minor, but I'm a bitch, so I'm gonna talk about it. Is, like, all the women in this movie, they hold their phones because they FaceTime because it's COVID, and they hold their phones, like, way up above their heads to be, like, to be talking to their boyfriend, Archie. And Archie, like, holds it at the worst angles. It's, like, under his chin. It's hilarious. And also his phone quality is garbage. It's just hilarious. Another stupid thing was, they have, like, something called, what do they call it? Something sanitation, where they had, like, so the delivery boy would, like, put it outside their door, and then they had, like, some sort of machine or something that would also put it on the other end or something. I don't know. They invented time travel for this. Okay. Did Roger Ebert... No, Roger Ebert is not alive. Wait, why is this on RogerEbert.com? Who reviewed this?
I don't know. It's just a website.
They just put it on his website.
Yeah.
So yeah, they call it something really stupid, though. Like, something that doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna sound like such a dumbass if it actually means something, and but no, they got basic facts of COVID wrong, so no, they did not. But yeah, the movie's really stupid. It ends, I wasn't really paying attention, but it's like some convoluted, like, it's really weird because the whole goal that Archie has throughout the movie is to get an immunity bracelet. Oh, what? I didn't even mention!
Didn't you say you had one?
Yeah, he had one, but he wants to get one for her.
Oh, okay.
Because when someone is sick, I didn't even mention this, they take them to the Q zone.
Yeah, I just read to die.
And we never see the Q zone in the movie. I thought they were calling it, like, the Cube, which would have been so much more funny. So I guess they just killed sick people in this movie, which is a message, I guess.
Black plague of them.
That's that's something of a message, which what I thought it was like,
a criticism of dystopia.
I don't know. Like, the way it ends, though, is that he, like, gets the bracelet for her and he fakes it. So
he endangers, like, other people?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're both immune, I guess, so they're both magic.
Wait.
Even though they say they can infect other people if you're immune.
Just he won't get infected.
Just he won't.
Okay.
So the movie ends with them, like, kissing with their bracelets, and I guess they run away to, like, Canada, where COVID doesn't exist, obviously.
Wait, hold on.
And all their friends are still there, and he kills Grandpa Penis, and...
So Sarah's grandmother gets the disease.
Who the fuck is Sarah?
I don't know.
Oh, is it her grandmother or her mom? I don't remember.
It says her grandma gets the disease.
Yes. Which,
so
how she gets it, I am lost, because the girl doesn't have it, but the grandma does. So she just got it through, like, opening a window, I guess, because, you know, it's out in the air.
Well, if she can pass it on to her grandma, then...
No, but she doesn't have it. Oh,
but she's immune.
Yeah, because she's immune, I guess, or whatever. Her immunity bracelet is still faked, though. Like, I don't know how he got it, because they like, sell them on the black market, and Grandpa Penis sells them on the black market. Or something like that. It's really
What's the point of having an immunity bracelet?
It means you can go out in the street and kiss KJ Appa. In the mouth.
Really want
in the mouth. in front of everyone in the rain.
He opens his mouth like a baby bird.
Yeah. She feeds him,
Kiss.
She feeds him a kiss. It's really beautiful. And that's how the movie ends, which, like, I guess the message was to lie about your immunity status, even if it is true. Like, there's not a mention of vaccines in this movie, I don't think. I don't
like
know what the situation
immunity
is with
isn't
that. I guess we'll see in 2022 when it happens.
When it happens.
Yeah. Literally all the times where it was like, if you leave your home for any reason, you'll be shot on sight. I was like, this is
like propaganda.
This is literally what conservatives think is the world is like right now. Except with more masks.
Yeah.
I should have directed this movie, except I wouldn't because it's a bad premise anyway.
Should have produced it so that it would die.
Yeah, I should have produced it so it was at least funny.
Yeah.
I would have called it The Cube Zone.
I would watch a movie about the people in that fucked up zone that gets sent there to die.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't even show that ever, and they totally could have, but I guess their budget of
Their
$2
million budget.
They were too busy getting shots.
Terrible angles of KJ.
Yeah, getting bad angles of his face, but also great angles of his ass and abs, which is what the people want, really.
Turn on... What?
What the fuck did your cat just press? What the fuck? What did you do? He's trying to get into the mirror world now. He's pawing at the mirror. Oh my god. Anyway, that's my review on Songbird 2020. It's not good. There should have been more Grandpa Penis action. I loved the president of COVID. He was my favorite character. I liked when he died. We're just watching a little cat trying to break things now.
Yeah.
Just one of those days. So, yeah, that's what I thought of that movie. What are your thoughts?
I didn't see this movie. I think it sucks.
No, you saw it through my eyes.
Yeah, that's true. I might as well have seen it. I think
my explaining of it was just as good as actually sitting down and watching it.
I think it's probably better.
I think it's probably better.
Yeah.
I don't think it's better. You should have seen his fucking abs, dude. He has like 4 abs.
I've seen his abs. I watched Riverdale.
He has like 2 abs, dude, on his boobs.
On his boobs?
On his boobs, he has 2 abs. Sorry, I'm gonna rate this episode explicit.
When you're 12 and you're writing Wattpad fanfiction.
He has 2 boobs on his boobs. He has 2.
Tubes.
He's so special to me. Anyway, that's our mini episode. That went kind of faster than I thought. It's 18 minutes. You want to talk about anything else?
Meow.
Fuck. I'm sorry he would say that, guys. I didn't know he was gonna start spouting that hatred. It's not at his heart, I know.
I'm sorry.
If I made Songbird 2020, I would have put a wizard in it. For no reason, because it doesn't make any sense.
It would have made it better.
Yeah. It doesn't need to make sense. I think they should have added more old men who kill each other, because that's my favorite genre of movie. Mm-hmm. Everyone in America is dead.
No!
So, you're sad about this?
Yeah, I like some of them.
Oh, okay. Look at this fucking liberal. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right?
No.
Am I right?